So as I say, this could be dropped on the high bridge. We literally did have one drop just for the wrong character. This, we can steal these bomb cores on the airship. They're pretty easy steals. I just didn't do it. I was pushing through. These we could steal on the thunder planes. Again, could just spend a bit more time getting those in. These we already had. I forgot exactly how I got them, but we already had them. And this one we could have stolen some more from the Chimeras in Markalania. So basically everything, all the proofs that we have, we can definitely get those on. So I'm going to try... Let me just save first. And we're going to give her 3 different elements worth of... Let me just sort this as well. Okay, so she has lightning proof. We're going to go fire, water, and we're going to go ice. Okay, let's take another look at this now. Okay, let's try again. I think this would be a nice way to do it, if it works. At least it would be very minimal, kind of retrospectively changing stuff. We're not doing anything too extreme. Like, I think SOS Reflect would have been a bit more of an extreme thing, because that's a pretty tough drop to get. Alright, so... we've been saving this one Poison Fang for this. I'm going to do that. Okay. And now is lightning next. Good job, Kimari. What an absolute legend. Question is it still worth like doing some kind of double HP on Riku, or is she fine? Maybe it is. Let's just go without stamina tablet first. Good run, Kimari. Okay. So from here, we just kind of have to pay attention to what's happening. We get a free turn now, right? Next up is fire, and we're protected. Only question is, though, we still have to watch out here, because... yeah. Fire... yeah, we're going to get hit with the lightning. So you need to pay, like, super close attention to the CTB here and make sure you don't do anything silly. Maybe worth tossing one of these. Why not? We don't have much to lose. Like, we're covered for the next couple of elements, right? So this is covering us against any mistakes. Or, like, really big desyncs. Ice. So coming up next is ice from Seymour and then lightning. So we have to stay here. Yeah, we have to stay here. Yeah, keeping track of the turns is going to be so freaking nasty. Okay. Yeah, see, this is where we really fall out of sync, and this is where it gets super dangerous. Multi-damages us again. But then, just in time, we switch back to this guy. And then we heal. Okay. I think, again, we have little choice but to heal here. Not sure what else we can do. Okay, so Blizzara. We stay here. Lightning coming up next. I think they've kind of caught another sync here. Yeah, it's kind of looped round again. They're back in sync. Back we go. Now, truly, honestly, tell me, is this cheesy? Would you guys call this a cheese strategy, or would you say this is actually just a good strategy, like a good, like fun, well thought out, whatever it might be, or is this just cheesy? I won't be offended if you think it's just a cheesy strat, but I don't know. I feel like people throw out that word a bit easily. Like, let's say, I don't know, you find like a mix that kills it in one hit, like you do 2 quick sunbursts and it dies. Like, that feels cheesy, but I don't know, this ain't cheesy, I'm sorry. No. Exactly, Carifian is exactly right, you may still die. Yeah, you see, I feel like when you say stuff like when you're doing No Sphere Grid, the name of the game is cheese, I feel like that just, it takes too much credit away from all those people over the years that come up with crazy strategies and ways to survive and do stuff. I don't know. Cheese is a dangerous word. Like, I use it a lot myself too, but I don't know. Now, I got sidetracked, and because this is not a cheesy strat, did we get hit with water last? Are we going to get hit with fire next? Should we be protecting against fire? Like, basically just keep this up? Or water? Either way, I think it's this one. Fire. Okay. So this is again one where we're gonna take damage here. Okay. Nice. I think we're still good here. Still wait. Okay, so we've taken damage again. We're going to take damage twice. Then we're still okay. I think we're still good. Whew. Down to 12,000. Oof, getting close. Come on, Riku, hang in there. I think we got this. Alright, I think we can finish it with something if we want. Whew. Should I just mix the Chaos Grenade to finish this? What's like the cheapest Chaos Grenade mix based on my items? That's one for the chat. Yeah, that way Karifian can get his Chaos Grenade as well. I think it's not necessary, we can kind of heal our way through, but I'd rather just finish it off. Purple Sphere with a grenade. Let's do MP Sphere. What, just plus a regular grenade? Damn. That's pretty cheap. Exactly, TJ. I think that's kind of the point I was trying to make, and I think the chat kind of proved it in like a good way. There are many different types of cheese, both literally and figuratively. So, grenade plus purple sphere. Is this correct, Karifian? If I fail now, I'm banning you from the channel. He's a confident man. Okay. Yeah, true. I couldn't ban Karifian. He's too great. But there you go. Seymour Natus. No sphere grid. Auto-Haste everything mod. No sunburst. No trio. Minimal amounts of bullshit, let's call it. That was a good one. I like that. True, no summons also. Okay, I'm going to go silent again for a while.
We escaped with our skins intact, but Yuna lost something. I could already tell her faith was shaken. Yevon had betrayed her. I felt like I should do or say something, anything. But nothing came. I was just as lost as she was. And then...
Well?
We're all clear. We will have to avoid Bevel in the future.
Yuna?
Said you wanted to be alone.
Of course. Maybe you should talk to her?
Must be tough for Yuna.
I am tired.
This bit is always funny because you just cannot get to the save.
I am tired.
You can, right? But it's just really finicky. There you go. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. I would say that worked out rather well. But yeah, especially these days, I really feel it. Or
Wonder what Uni'll do, huh? Think she'll quit her pilgrimage?
That's what you want, right?
Well, if Uni really wants to keep going, then I guess I shouldn't stop her, you know? That's what I think anyway.
yeah, at least we get to slow things down a little bit now. More dialogue, more story. Honestly, once we get to the Calm Lands, we can go straight to Remiem. Have a look at some of that stuff.
I wonder if there's a way to perform the final summoning and not die. That'd be great, wouldn't it? I guess someone would have thought of it in the last 1,000 years, huh? Hey, maybe you should go talk to Uni.
There's like 4 different pieces of dialogue there if you exhaust them all.
Yuna's off in the woods. Kamari's with her, but maybe you should go too. I think it might help if you were there.
They really want to make sure you go there.
It would be so easy to fight without thinking. Walk a straight line. So easy.
Okay.
It would be so easy
So she has 3. Okay, I think that's everyone's lines.
We leave at daybreak. If Yuna figures out where we're going, that is. I feel kind of bad leaving everything up to her, you know?
Just a sigh at the end, huh? So yeah, a lot of lines here for this little bit, but let's go and have the scene, and again I can take a little break, and I'll be back to take you guys to the Calm Lands. Enjoy.
I always thought that this would be easier somehow. I thought that everyone would help me, with all my friends together beside me. I've been trying so hard.
Maybe you're trying too hard. They told me everything.
Everything? Well, so then, you know.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's just, you know, all those things I said. Like, let's go get Sin, or about Xanarkand. I didn't know what would happen to you, Yuna. I guess... I hope it didn't make you sad. Forgive me.
I wasn't sad. I was happy.
Yuna! Just don't do it.
The pilgrimage?
Yeah. That's right. Forget all about sin. About being a summoner. Forget all of that. You know, live a normal life. Come on now, Yuna, what do you say?
Maybe I will. Wouldn't everyone be surprised?
Yeah. Except Riku. She'd be with you. Lulu and Waka wouldn't hold out long.
Kamari would say yes, too, I know. But Sir Orin...
I'll make him understand, Yuna. It's the least I can do for you.
No, I should tell him. He deserves it. What'll I do if I give up my pilgrimage?
Hey, Xanarkin. Let's go to Xanarkin. Not the one in Spira, the one I'm from. Yeah, we can all fly there. Everyone can go. Then we'll have a big party at my place.
And then we could see Blitzball.
That's right.
Your Xanarkin Abes would play?
Yeah.
We could all watch you play, in a stadium all lit up at night. I'd cheer and cheer till I couldn't cheer anymore.
Yeah, right on.
Well, what about after the game?
We'd go out and have fun.
In the middle of the night?
No problem. Xanarkin never sleeps. Let's go to the sea. Before the sunrise. The city lights go out one by one. The stars fade. Then the horizon glows, almost like it's on fire. It's kinda rose-colored, right? First in the sea, then it spreads to the sky, then to the whole city. It gets brighter and brighter, till everything glows. It's really pretty. I know you'd like it.
I'd like to see it. Someday.
Well, you can, Yuna. We can both go. You...
I can't. I just can't. I can't go.
Yuna.
continue. I must. If I give up now, I could do anything I wanted to. And yet, even if I was with you, I could never forget.
I'll go with you.
What?
I'm your guardian. Unless I'm fired.
Stay with me. Until the end. Please.
Not until the end. Always.
Always then.
You creeping?
Maybe you should head back to camp first.
Roger.
But yeah, the way she says always then, it's so soft and beautiful, the way that Hedy Barres delivers that always then. I always loved it. It's such a short, subtle line, but so beautiful. But yeah, I'm very glad you guys didn't have to watch that scene with me coughing my lungs up in the background. So yeah, still a magical scene, still holds up, I think. They really pulled out all the stops for that scene. It's definitely one of those things that I think they really put together all of the elements to really put together one of the most pivotal, most memorable scenes of the game. It's great. It's 100% fireflies. Don't care what anyone says. It's obvious. That's how they hold their water, hold their breath underwater for that long. It's not just.
Wait, I'll go with you.
It's not just breath holding. Don't be silly. Yeah, I also find it odd that people have a hard time accepting that fireflies can be responsible for that phenomenon too. The game tells you like 10 different things that fireflies do, but when it's like, oh, it's in the water and it helps people to hold their breath for longer or whatever, people are like, no, that can't be right. I'm like, what? Fireflies, they tell you explicitly like that they do all kinds of supernatural shit, but that one's a step too far. So you can flip that both ways, I think.
Sir Orin? Waka? Lulu? Kamari? Riku? Everyone, we leave at dawn. And I'm sorry for putting you through all this. And
Enough. You need your rest.
yes. Good night.
Do you think the rest of them heard Tsuteki Dane in the background? It was Riku singing it. Clearly. Also worth bearing in mind that there's this sport called Blitzball where, again, people keep talking about holding breath, but have you guys ever watched Blitzball be played before? Did you watch like the opening FMV of the game and stuff where people get like punched and kicked and slammed and rammed underwater? Have you ever tried holding your breath while that's happening to you as well? Or maybe the time when Waka literally like shouts while he's underwater. Have you ever tried like shouting at something underwater and then just staying in there afterwards? Doesn't really work that well. I don't know. Maybe they're just that good at holding their breath that they can do that. I'm not so sure. It's fireflies, guys. It plays a role. Let's not be silly. Thank you for the donation, Chris. Appreciate that. I think the different human limit is because the Fireflies help facilitate that higher limit. I mean, you talk about them having physical manifestations, but then the physical manifestation being them being able to breathe more apparently is not allowed. Like, that's not a physical manifestation, that makes sense. Silly. Karifian I trust on any matter related to like mechanics and X's and O's and ones and zeros, but when it comes to lore stuff, he's the same as the rest of us. We all just speculate and have our own opinions. That's what I mean. I think it's more that the properties of the water can be different based on what Fireflies can do in there. I think that's what it comes down to. In the video that I made about years ago, I showed a demonstration of like in real life of how they have like a different type of water that can allow basically people to almost pretty much breathe underwater. I think they did it with rats or something. It's been such a long time since I made that video, but I showed a few things where if you can alter the properties of the water, you can obviously create different effects for how long people can be under the water. And to me, that always made the most sense because I think of Blitzball and stuff as well. I just don't think that breath holding is just too simplistic an explanation versus a world built around Firefly phenomena, where it's mentioned endlessly throughout the game that they can do crazy things. They can hold like memories and then kind of gloop together to turn into some kind of crazy fiend. But they can't help you at all when it comes to being able to breathe a bit more underwater. I don't know.
The Calmlands. Long ago, the High Summoners fought Sin here. The road ends here. Beyond, there are no towns, no villages, only endless plains.
Many summoners stray from their path and lose their way here.
I've always known where to go.
I won't let you die. I'll find a way somehow.
I mean, Tidus wakes up in the water. He's been sleeping and KO'd in the water for at least some period of time as well. Just casually sleep holding his breath apparently in the water. It doesn't kill him. He doesn't wake up out of the water. Let's remember that.
I told Yuna I would find a way. I guess I wanted to believe that words could make it come true.
Okay, we have actually made it to the Calmlands. Crazy stuff. Whew, what a challenge it has been so far. I kind of can't believe that we've made it here with the no figured restrictions. It's been a while. It's been, well, 35 hours of streaming at this point. And we have it. Nice. We managed to keep no figured intact as well. Insane. Whew. So, the next roadblock, I guess, is Defender X, which probably shouldn't be a roadblock, which should mean that Seymour Flux is the next roadblock. But this means that for this phase of the game, we actually have quite a lot of time before we're going to get to Seymour Flux, because there's a lot we can do here. So we're going to take our time. Try to do as much as we can. As Karifian mentions, we can also start monster capturing. Theoretically, we'll have a look at the pros and cons of that, whether that's worth doing. I think it probably is. Are we going to get Yojimbo? Good question. Again, pros and cons. I'm not going to Zanmato because We've literally been talking about cheese, and if there's one thing that is cheesy, I think it's using Zanmato. We also have Remiem, which has a fair few goodies for us. So there's a lot going on here. So where do we start? Let's start by trying to, I think, get the Chocobo so that we can explore the lands more safely. I think, can I just trigger the autosave? Because I might just die here, so I'm literally going to be I'm going to cheat as I always do and just quickly instigate an autosave here. I might immediately get wrecked. Okay. Whew. Okay. So, we got some fire here. I would say not really. In Nose Figured, I don't think there's particularly a point to it. Yeah, that right there was cheese, but it would save us a lot of time if I just got killed in the first encounter, because I don't remember if it auto-saved after the scene, so we would have had to watch all that again. Oh my god, immediate ambush. We need to remember to get someone with initiative out there. But this set, again, it's not really actually a problem for us. What we can do, we can start to do things like this. We can... Now, the trouble comes here with everything having so much HP that it would take ages to kill stuff. You can only steal the dream powders one at a time, though. Yeah, Auron again is basically invincible in this fight. But yes, this is also a place where you can start to get petrified grenades, which is huge. Yeah. And this guy, without like a TKO kind of thing, it's a problem. Let's try and steal another... Actually, let's just get rid of this guy. Okay. Get some fire gems. Yeah, this is a great place to make it in terms of items. You really get a lot of neat stuff. Yeah, this is a pain in the arse in terms of pure damage. Only thing you can't really get more of is smoke bombs, I think, around here, so I should try to not use up too many. Like, if you're willing to be patient, you can conserve a lot of items here by just hacking away, but it takes so long. Yeah, you're not getting any more at this stage. Okay. Wonder if it's worth risking keeping... You just can't keep people like Waka on a TKO. You'd probably get killed before. I think, who was it who had the initiative? Auron did, and I think Lulu might have. Ah, Yuna does too. So I think for now, we're just going to do our best to get to the agency and start to like get the chocobo and stuff. So this is already going to be a little bit of a grind until we get there. Yeah, it would be nice against the Flan. I wouldn't say it's obsolete here. I think by the time you get to Gagazet, it's definitely obsolete. But those dream powders could be nice. But unfortunately, there's not too much else you can do. You just gotta take your time here. Two dream powders, nice. I think you get 2 on a rare steal. Yeah, the TKO definitely stays relevant for a long time. But this is also the place where you can start to steal Petrify grenades as well, so it makes it even easier. Maybe I should try the TKO, honestly. I'm going to generally switch him to it. Maybe we get lucky? Nope. I'm just going to escape, I can't bother. You guys get the point. Right. Talk to my boy here.
Perhaps you'd like to know a bit about these planes. As you know, these plains were once a battlefield. A great battle between Bavel and Zanarkand, a melee of Machina. That war left this place a barren, lifeless land. Then time passed. The summoners took note of this uninhabited land. Great battles could be fought here with no harm to the common folk. Perfect for a final battle with sin, as it were. Summoners wait here, ready to perform the final summoning. Ah, to know what they must feel. In any case, when sin is defeated here, the calm will visit Spira once more. That's why this place is now known as the Calm Lands. Exactly who dubbed it so is unknown. And that, as they say, is that.
Thank you, Machen. Gave me a chance to just cough a few more times. It's also cool that, like, we don't know who came up with it as well, like the name. Probably was Darren, knowing him. Wow, the same encounter 3 times? Come on, man. But yeah, I want to at least get like the dream powders and a few fire gems, and I think we're going to run after that. Escaping's always been allowed in the challenge. I think a couple steals each from these guys is good enough. Yeah, the gems can do a decent amount of damage. Yeah, agreed. Alright, last try for dream powders. Nice. In terms of equipment drops, I don't know if anything here drops anything I'd want equipment-wise. I don't think so. Since I need to do these fights anyway, I don't mind kind of triggering the fights off and doing it to some level, but we won't be doing like full, complete farming of everything as we go. And I almost have enough money to hire Yojimbo, like, by default. Not quite, obviously, but still. It's more money than I almost ever have when I come here. Let's pay the shop a visit. Okay. This is also nice because we can start to get poison fangs. So these encounters all quite fruitful for us. And also encounters in which we're basically invincible, which is also good. There you go. The TKO can still do a job, but the problem at this stage is that Waka just doesn't have the turns to do anything really, so it's just harder to keep him alive, to give him an opportunity to actually hit anything with it. There you go, that's good enough. Let's get out of here. Okay. Could we need any of this? I think Once's shop is huge, so I'd rather keep my money for that. Maybe this one's worth it, honestly. We got a lot of money, I think I'll get this one. I'm sure it'll come in useful somewhere. Do I really need this? I don't think so. What do we think? Is this one necessary? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm rich. I'm gonna buy it anyway. But I think the rest of it I'm good with. This one has 2 free slots, but it's 38k, it's too much. I would not pay that much for it. Does this guy have any items that are different? I don't think so. Nah, we're good. Okay. To the agency we go.
We'll get through this.
At least we're picking up some extra grenades doing this as well. Might be useful here and there. Yeah, the magic counter, as you say, like the rarity, the fact that it's like a unique kind of thing there is cool, but it's not going to be of use to me in this run, I'm pretty sure. There's basically going to be no magic spells we're going to be able to survive. Oops, that was supposed to be the plan. Yeah, it isn't. Usually I can't afford it either. Once's shop just has so much good stuff. And it's all pretty expensive. Commodore, and I know you're a badass, but we gotta go. Ah, yeah, we've got Belgamide to face again, I guess, also. Back to the grind. TKO. Damn it. Yeah, he only gets 1 chance. Yeah, people who did challenges on a PS2 console back in the day, they're the true OGs. Look at us with our like ×4 and auto battle and all this crap. The real players just did it on a CRT TV PS2 console. No tricks, just time and dedication. But I know which one I prefer, having done both. I prefer this. My time is more valuable to me now than it was when I was like 13, 14, 15, 16. I just simply would refuse to do this stuff. Like, if I had to do it that way, I'd just be like, sorry, I just don't have the time. Oh, I got a Mega Potion. Nice. Farming for SOS haste. No. We don't do haste in this run. Only the enemies can have haste.
Let's get him, guys!
Yeah, Sid's an exception. Sid's allowed. He's even got his own emoji. Any NPC that has an emoji is something special. Poison Fangs are great damage as well, like 2,000 a pop. They're also nice. Okay. Couple fire gems and then we'll get out of here. The Auron's not hitting that wasp or whatever it's called. Alright, last one. Yeah, they're pretty powerful for mixing. And I think, was it Berserk Protection? Because obviously I'm going to get to Spectral Keeper in this challenge, and when I do, I might need it. But was it Berserk? Yeah, I've only got 3. Jeez. Was the Canal Bridge where you get material for Auto Phoenix? No? Just trying to think, like, was there... Where can you farm for Mega Phoenixes up until this point? Not sure. Hey Sam, welcome back to the Shoe Puff Riders. Thanks for rejoining. The High Bridge. Ah, yes, I've done it before. I forgot which challenge it was, but I have farmed for Mega Phoenix so you can get Auto Potion. That's what you meant. Yes, okay. We did not do that. That's another one we might have to look back on and just say, yeah, like, we spent more time there and we farmed for that. But we'll see. Yeah, which challenge was it? Like, I forgot which one I did it for. I've done so many now. Was it Auto Battle? Was it... Yeah, I don't know. Or Randomizer, maybe?
Father Zuke.
Long time no see. You are Yuna? You certainly don't look like Maester Keenock's murderer.
What you say?
Please, tell us what has happened.
Maester Micah just issued a personal order, you know. It said that you and your guardians murdered Maester Keenock and fled. We are to kill you on sight, or so it says.
What of Bavel?
Things are calm on the surface, but the depths are turbulent. After the death of Maester Keenock, Kelk Ronso left Yevon.
Convenient. Getting around will be easier with Yevon in disarray.
But be careful, my friends. You have been branded enemies of Yevon. You should avoid temples for the time being.
Thank you, Father Zuke, for your warning.
Father, you came all the way here just to tell us this?
To tell the truth, I was a little curious to see this summoner you are guarding. I hope her pilgrimage goes well. For your sake, too.
Thank you, Father.
I must be off. I shall pray for all of you.
Okay, we had the little Father Zuke appearance. Let's do some of the dialogue here. Chat to people.
Gagazet is Ronso land. Kimari home.
Hey, we might meet your family.
Kimari has no family.
Oh, sorry.
But Kimari not alone.
I love that. The Kimari not alone. Yeah, with my voice like this, maybe I can sound a bit more like Kimari if I tried.
Sacred mountain, Gagazet. Not changed for 1,000 years. Sacred mountain.
Yeah, we'll keep going until we get, like, repeat dialogues.
When I was guarding Zuke, I already told you this, yeah? About when I was too into the game to be a good guardian. So, when Father Zuke said he wanted out, tell you the truth, I was kind of glad.
Classic Walker.
Xanakin's right around the corner. So close already. Xanakin's right around...
She's not stopping, is she?
Yuna, she's made her decision.
But I can't just let her go.
We won't have to. We'll save Yuna even if she calls the final Aeon.
But how?
I'll think of a way.
But what if you can't?
I'm tired of talking to you. It's always but this, but that.
But...
Let's think together.
Okay.
And if we can't think of something, we find another way.
Okay.
Yeah, Tidus really had enough there. He got a bit sassy. Rightfully so.
This is a toughie.
Speak to this random Albed guy. I have a message from Sid. He says, "We've gone to repair the airship. We'll come get you when we're done. Until then, keep Yuna safe or you'll be sorry, kid." Okay. That definitely sounds like him.
Messy.
What is?
Yevon, Micah and Seymour are not of one mind. Remember what Seymour said last we met. I do not think Micah will concur. If Yevon founders, so will Spira. If Yevon founder...
Okay, so I think that's all the dialogues from them. Let's have a look at the shop too. Yeah, nothing that we want from here. Okay, let's throw a save in and go chocobo hunting, I think.